Now, I'm not even sure the confetti has finished falling after the Seahawks beat the britches off of the New England Saints. I'll put the score right there. But from what my wife says, the Bad Bunny halftime show was amazing. Someone got married, there's great imagery and all that. But why would you want to see a dance parade around by somebody who doesn't even speak English when you can go to YouTube and see a quality halftime show like this? That's the wrong clip? But it was on YouTube. Yeah, I saw it during the halftime show. Just go to the intro. I'm not getting no damn copyright strike for Kid Rock. What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. And no, absolutely not am I going to get a copyright strike for playing Kid Rock to you. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. But what I can show you is how this thing started with pretty much exactly what you would think it would start with. A extremely mediocre white guy shielding the eyes of white people from people of color and excellence on another stage in order to protect the false claim of superiority, because that entire fake claim of superiority would be shattered as they look upon other cultures that do it better. But I can show you this one at least. There shouldn't be any copyright claim here. It's the national anthem. Let's listen. There you have it. It sounds pretty good. Until you realize what he was trying to do was recreate something that Jimi Hendrix, the black guitarist, who was actually really good. I can't show you what he did with the national anthem because it will be copyright stricken. And the reason why Jimmy's has a copyright on it and this guy's doesn't is because Jimmy's was actually unique, different, so extraordinary that the Jimmy estate still owns the copyright for it, and the people who took the video of it still have a copyright on that. This guy, he just played the national anthem, and it was alright. But he's white though, huh? I know. And yeah, I did what I always do every halftime show. I go to YouTube. I don't watch them. It's just not my thing. But not because of Bad Bunny. It was the same when it was Beyonce for me. I just don't watch them. I go on YouTube, I go to the studio, I do something fun, and I come back and watch the rest of the game. Now, whatever that makes me, I don't know. But if you didn't watch it because it was Bad Bunny, that makes you an idiot or racist or both, more than likely. Because the TPUSA version of a halftime show was a debacle from beginning to end. 30 minutes before it even started, before the game even started, they just then realized that they couldn't even show it on X, the number one place where you're going to find people who want to see a halftime show by Kid freaking Rock. That's hilarious.
I just think it's so funny that they don't understand how we got there, but they also don't understand how to put together a halftime show, because mere moments before the halftime Kid Rock fun spectacular was supposed to begin, we got this tweet from Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA posted, "Update. Due to licensing restrictions, we are unable to stream the All-American Halftime Show on Twitter. Head on over to our YouTube channel tonight around 8 p.m. to watch the full show." Oh my. The big MAGA audience.
And then they said it was because of licensing agreements. Licensing? YouTube has a really, really open licensing agreement. What could that mean? Well, come to find out, as I'm looking on YouTube during halftime show, because that's what I do, they're showing it live on every single right-wing YouTube station. I'm talking about like the raccoon police officer, the raccoon twins, the white supremacists, all of them, showing it live, just live. And you know the NFL is not going to let anybody do that with their halftime show because they actually have people watching the broadcast. So yeah, you knew it was going to be a debacle. You knew it was going to be a debacle. But what's worse than having every Joe Blow and white supremacist YouTube page show it so you can boost up your numbers and not even have them come directly to you to see it on purpose? Pay them for it, which is why there's a licensing problem with doing anything else with X or anybody else. After you've paid them for that, there's this. Doesn't seem funny to you. You're like, well, that's just a Bad Bunny promo. But this was on YouTube during the halftime show. A good thing I showed up. Because I knew that there's no way they're broadcasting the halftime show live. As I said previously, people watch it, actually. And NFL will sue the living shit out of you if you ever try. I'm not even sure if I can say the word NFL right now. I'm risking it all for the biscuit here. But when I put my mouse over it, YouTube, this is what you see. Are they playing the TPUSA version on this weird station, but showing the picture, the thumbnail of Bad Bunny and Apple Music? Did they name the title Bad Bunny NFL to get you to click on the TPUSA halftime show? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, YouTube. Erica, Kirk, this you? Number one, it's filthy. It's dirty. It's low down. It's exactly what you would expect from the same people who tell you that being 14 and doing things with Epstein isn't really that bad anymore. I mean, there is no low. It's just a lie. But better than that is the acknowledgement that the people you actually got there could never draw like Bad Bunny can. Here's the admission, YouTube. I suck. He's great. Click the brown guy and watch superiority at work. Stop the camera. People, before the last whistle of that football game happened, there was already a response. The internet had already laughed their hearts out about this foolishness, mediocrity displayed prominently and boldly as if it were exceptional. Let me read you what The Hollywood Reporter had to say. And this is before the end of the game, mind you. Check this out. I watched Turning Point USA's Kid Rock halftime show, so you don't have to. Rock and fellow performers Brantley Gilbert, Lee Bryce, and Gabby Barrett look to get people. Hold on. Who are these people? I don't know who they are. I'm sure you don't either. Kid Rock headlined Turning Point USA's MAGA-friendly All-American halftime show Alternative on Sunday, with the right-wing organization airing the concert in tandem with Bad Bunny's official performance in protest over the Puerto Rican superstar's show. With about as much subtlety as one would expect from a TPUSA promoted Kid Rock show, Rock and fellow performers Brantley Gilbert, again, who, Lee Bryce, who, and Gabby Barrett, even more who, delivered nearly half an hour of religiously charged star-spangled country music varying on jingoism and cringe. Why you do this to yourself, man? You could have just sat down and watched a good show. Talked about it afterwards at the water cooler at work with everybody else. Why do you do this to yourself? It sucked. And you did it on purpose. You gave yourself something sucky on purpose to not see the excellent thing on purpose. Why do you do this to yourself? The show opened at just past 8 p.m. Eastern Time with a Jimi Hendrix-style electric guitar-led Star-Spangled Banner. Yeah, so you see, I'm not making that reference up. You see, I'm not the only one who saw what they were trying to go for there. I feel vindicated in that. I'm just saying. Next, wearing a God Family Country t-shirt, took the stage declaring, "This is real America," as he started with the song Real American.
Oh my God, shut up, a million times shut up, I'm going to kill you, shut up.
Let's keep reading here. Lee Bryce, meanwhile, paid tribute to assassinated TPUSA co-founder Charlie Kirk, saying that the right-wing figure gave people microphones so that they could say what's on their mind. This is what's on mine. Before he started his song Country Nowadays, which includes lyrics like, "Little boys ain't little girls."
Nobody cares.
And further details the difficulties of having small-town views in today's America. The difficulties while he's on stage at TPUSA in place of Bad Bunny. The difficulties. There are caricatures. The privilege is astounding. You're only there because you are the DEI version of a Super Bowl halftime show. You're only there because you're white. You're as mediocre as it gets. The difficulties of small town views. I would go on. There's more, I'm sure, that I wanted to say. We'll end it on a funny note. This is the deal. You probably didn't watch the DEI halftime show. I'm glad I could sum it up for you here. I'm going to leave it with this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get yourself one of these at the store, at the shop. Link in the description. Thanks to all the people who came to the fundraiser yesterday. It means a lot to me. We're doing the raffle live for all of the things that people are going to get. For the people who donated, if you haven't emailed politicaldrain@proton.me yet, please do, so that we can exchange all the information you need to get these prizes to you when we do the live raffle. I love it, guys. These people are cutting off their nose to spite their face. Instead of just listening to Bad Bunny and enjoying the music, they did this. Whatever this was. The time to fight is now. You can buy this right now as well. Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing. None of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.